Welcome to the Grow House Podcast.
Woo-woo! That was like a freaking game of chicken, right? Like, who's gonna say it? Who's gonna say the welcome?
Who's gonna balk first?
Right? That's kind of how I was feeling. I was like, oh my God, is he gonna go? Am I gonna go?
Liz,
Glad you went.
Another week has gone by. We've got some new digs.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. I mean, we completely moved studios. We have a completely new studio. No, but that's what a coat of paint. That's how a coat of paint will make you feel. And so that's why tonight's episode is sponsored by Bear. Thanks, you guys.
Thank you, Bear.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
And Roland's Roll-On roll painting paint tubes.
That's right. We used roll-ons as well.
Mm-hmm.
No, it was super fun painting the studio, just the back wall. What do you think? How do you think it turned out, babe?
I think it turned out great, and we're going to start hanging art that is pertinent to our lives and or event posters that we've done.
Yeah.
And certainly any... Oh, pinger.
Ow.
Got a little
Damn.
little toots dinger.
Has that ever happened to you where you've almost pulled off your big toenail, but then at the same time you like kick yourself in the shin?
Ooh.
Can you please?
It's like a double paint. What do you need?
Damn, you're just watching me struggle.
I didn't know what you wanted.
No, sorry. Can you take that off? Yeah. Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks, babe.
That was awesome.
That really hurt. But yeah, so anyway,
Did you rip your toenail out?
No.
Let's get back to the question at hand.
Just, I was a little dramatic, but I did kick myself in the shin. Wow. And there will be a mark. Okay?
You bruise easy.
I do. So yeah, speaking of bruises, what do you think of this color?
I love it. We chose cracked pepper for the black drop rather than just, like a jet black.
I think you just said black drop.
Whoa.
I think you did. We're going to run the tapes.
Definitely did.
Yeah, thank you.
For the
it
back
is confirmed.
drop,
Yes.
which is now black.
Yeah.
Or rather cracked pepper. But what I wanted to encourage anyone listening or any followers of ours out there, if you've got a cool picture or anything you think we should put up here, send it to us.
Yeah.
And we will put it up. We want to decorate this wall with cool stuff.
We absolutely do. And we've, it's there's cool stuff that's going up, but there's going to be a lot of empty space because I want to fill it with some really interesting fan art.
You know what I was thinking about?
We've gotten some good stuff.
Our friend Rebecca Inman.
Yeah.
AKA Tanis's mom.
That's right. Bex was here. Bex was here.
Check her art out. She's one of the most incredible, just artists that we know in terms of painting and jewelry making and spiritual guidance.
Thank you. Thank you.
But what if we got one of those, you know how they'll cut crystal in plates?
Yes.
What if we got some plates and then had her draw some weed leaves on them or paint some weed leaves on them?
I love that idea.
And then rigged LED lights behind an amethyst plate and then hung that on the wall.
Stop.
What?
Wait, you talking geodes? You talking geode slices?
Geode slices with Rebecca Inman art.
Oh my God. I can't. My mind is blown, man. That would be amazing.
Right?
Yeah, and it's hard to imagine if you're at home what this art is like because you're like, what is this art like? Well, it's these beautiful fairy villages in miniature. Okay? Just think about that on resin or on a pine cone or on a little rock or on a bullet. All right?
We've seen
my
on
girl,
glasses.
Becky can put art anywhere. And in fact, she loves to put it everywhere. And she puts it on the canvas as well. God, some of her canvas work is just unreal. But it's just her whimsical, amazing, style.
Right.
We have two glasses. We have we got these beautiful, hand-painted glasses, and they're the dragons from Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Fire and Ice, baby.
Anyway, check her out, guys, because I think we're going to get some geode slate rock paint.
Geode slices.
Anyway, we're getting crazy back here.
Geode slices.
Maybe you guys remember season 1 of the Grow House podcast. This was our first backdrop.
Yeah.
This old Sally.
That old Sally. That's right.
Still hanging out in the corner like a creeper.
Can you tell the story, please? Of the 420 My Dudes.
Oh, yes. So
need to hear the origin story.
Where does 420 My Dudes come from? I'm glad you asked. When I worked at there was a production company that I worked at, and it was a super hey, time for a crack.
Whoa.
I heard that Tejas Tonic crack, and I got a little distracted.
Whoa, you got distracted by the crack.
Y'all, if you ain't tried one yet, then you ain't lived your best life.
That's right.
Crack you a Tejas Tonic today, and let the troubles melt right away.
I love that.
Cheers, guys. You cracking?
Cheers.
If you're not,
Cheers. It's time to crack.
If you ain't cracking, you lacking.
You ain't cracking. You lacking, my brothers. Cheers. Hey, and while we're here, I just want to say thank you guys for being such badasses. Tanis and Jake, you guys are the most amazing producers, and we're so grateful to have you guys by our sides. Nice. Yeah, cheers. Cheers.
Cheers, salud. That is just delicious.
Chin chin.
0 calories,
I like
natural
to go
flavors,
on
no
ice.
sugars.
I like to go on ice in my Yeti. Although I feel like I need to get a Stanley.
Nene says she's cracking.
Cracking.
Hey, Nene's cracking.
If you ain't cracking, you lacking.
Okay. So yeah, hey Nene, if you order Tejas Tonic, if you go on tejastonic.com, use the new code GROWHOUSE10 and you get 10% off.
Is it Grow 10 or Grow House 10?
Grow House 10.
Okay.
Yep, Grow House 10, baby.
Get that code.
Get that code.
One day we'll have flashing graphics. I bet by the next iteration.
Yeah.
Next week we'll have
figure
that
it
up.
out.
Guys, each week we're getting bigger and better and badder. We're going to keep it coming. Our guests are going to be huge.
Yes.
Not just for Texas, but for the world. Back to the 420 My Dude story.
Yeah, get back there.
Okay. Used to work at a creative agency / production company, had a writer's team, full-scale studio. And one of the creative writers at exactly 420, every single day, no matter what meeting he was in or where he was at, would stand up and go, 420, my dudes, walk out the door, and he would come back in 10 minutes later and proceed with the rest of his day. But that was his daily announcement to his place of employment that it was smoking the weed time.
Thank you. I love that. That's one of my favorite stories that you told me when we, like, on our first date, I think. And it was just because your response was so funny, too. You were like, I just respected him so much.
Yeah.
For just, like, claiming that time.
He was maybe...
and doing what he wanted to do. Like, honestly, he has driven he's driven a lot of our success. Just that ethos.
Yeah.
You know,
ethos.
the claiming the 420 time for yourself, and you know, I don't know. It's hilarious the way that he said it.
Yeah.
Were you gonna make an alarm clock?
So the gentleman, a best friend who constructed this LED flex wire light sign back before flex wire wasn't even on the market.
You heard?
Nelson.
He had to get that shit from China.
Nelson Rockwood built this for us 6 years ago, right? Had to be 5 to 6 years ago.
2018.
Yeah. So you do the math. But Nelson built it for us for our first Last Prisoner Project coming out party.
Yeah.
Sort of, we're in the cannabis industry and we want to honor Last Prisoner Project. It was like the first. I just had a burp bust out of me. I am so sorry.
That's okay. I'll take the baton. No, it did. It burst out of you. It burst out of you like a wild stallion.
Oh
and
my
that's Tejas Tonic. Honestly, like, that is Tejas Tonic. If you're having it on a date, just take some sips. Take small sips, okay?
That was a TERP-BURP.
It was a TERP-BURP because it's very terp tasting. If you haven't had Tejas Tonic, seriously, you need to get some because it's very different. But yeah, anyway, so Nelson, our guy, made that for us for just to kind of help us decorate for our first party, basically. And
then we were thinking about what if you guys tell me, anyone listening, feel free to DM us eventually when you hear this. Would it be cool to have an alarm clock that went off every day at 420 with programmable noises, but certainly the one installed, kind of like when you get MySpace, Tom was your friend.
Oh, yeah.
But the one sound, the Tom sound would be 420, my dudes.
Yeah. And
then a joint would come out.
Yes.
A little joint where you would, a grinder or machine would start. and a joint would come out.
Oh, wow.
It's the 420 alarm clock.
The 420 alarm clock machine.
Yeah.
It's like a joint machine.
Right.
That was real skillful, Jake.
What
He
did Jake
just ninja stepped over the table.
Damn.
He could. Oh,
Whoa,
nice. It's like operation. I mean, he could have crawled under. He's not going to crawl under. My guy's not going to crawl under. He's not getting on his knees for no one. Okay, you hear? No. But anyway, I love that idea, though. It's a great idea. I want you to do it.
Reminding you it's time to chill.
Yeah. So, hey, what I meant to tell you is, did you realize this paint was scratch and sniff?
Cracked pepper?
Back to the paint. Yeah.
What?
Yes.
I could smell this right now.
It's scratch and sniff.
Shut.
No.
What does it smell like?
It's cracked pepper. It's a scratch and sniff.
Man, I don't smell nothing.
I got your ass. Yes. We did that together. We all knew that it was a prank, okay? But we did that together. We held firm. We held strong. I got to get on the fucking scoreboard, man. I got to get on the scoreboard. All right?
You got to get in the league.
Yeah. Oh, you will rue the day. You will rue the day.
I should have known better. Cracked pepper paint smell, scratch and sniff. Where'd you buy it at? The kindergarten store?
Maybe. Oh, good. Okay, that felt good. So yes, so let's I would love to chat with you a little bit about the shopping trip we made today.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it's been an awesome, crazy week, as it always is. And sometimes you want to go where everybody knows your name, you know, where
For
they're always
us.
glad you came.
Yeah.
You want to see that you can be where people are all the same.
You want to go where everybody knows your name. Doodle doodle doo doo.
Thank you. I was waiting.
You've heard the lyrics to that song before?
No, and I fucked them up just now too. So
No, but like the
I really-
like the song is a song. They chose to use it, kind of like how the Rembrandts had the "So No One Told You Life Was Gonna." There's a band that they just took for that cheer song. It's like one of the lyrics is like, "Your wife has left you and you've slit your wrist and you can't dial 911." That's like literally. It's like the lyrics are terrible, and it's about like life being so awful.
Wow.
That cheer that having a place to go.
where everybody that knows your name. I mean, I love it, and that's how I feel. But that's how we feel about Greenleaf, our dispensary down the street.
Oh yes, they really
Yeah.
are our cheers.
That's where that song came from. For me, yeah, they really are. It feels like it is exciting to know that you can go somewhere and get a good dab. You know, just a fat dab.
And a can of Tejas
Yeah.
Tonic.
And a can of Tejas Tonic. So they have THCA, like THCA flower. They grow it themselves.
Which I can't say I've tried much of.
Do you want to?
I don't see why not.
Yes.
Yeah, let's
Here
try
we go. Let's do it. This is Cookie Mints, and I want to try this THCA. I have tried it. I tried it at our South by party this year, actually. Terp-BURPS does a THCA bud, and it was good, but I mean, I smoked a lot that night.
I think
So
I've
I don't
tried
know
it. I just never remember.
if it got me.
Yeah.
You know, and that's the thing. How's it going to feel? Because everything that I've read says it's non-psychoactive. So THCA is just it's cannabinoid. It's a cannabinoid present in a young plant. They harvest them early while the THCA still exists. Because if you leave them, then the THCA turns to THC. Apparently, I had my friend, an expert on these things, explain this to us this week about what THC is. Like, is it really THC? You know, that's the question everybody asks. So
I thought it was just Canadian. THCA? Hey, is that THCA?
that was good. That was a funny one.
Liz,
So I'm gonna spark up the THCA pre-roll from Greenleaf.
as we smoke legal
excited.
hemp THCA, there's a lot going on the illegal side federally this week. And I was hoping you could enlighten me a little bit. Whoa, your joint's bending.
Hang on, I'm enlightening this joint real quick. Ooh, okay.
It's kind of bending. It's got a little bend. It's got like a little shank. It's a shank joint.
It's 2 grams. It's heavy. That's the problem I have with that world's largest joint thing. You know what I'm talking about? It's like the big joint. Come on, man. That shit's gonna break. All right. And it always does. And it always kind of goes limp. But this is 2 grams.
Would you do it for Louis Bell, Jake? Oh, yeah. All right.
And
Hemp says that is true about harvesting early, but there are varieties that can stay below 0.3% D9 THC and make it to the end of harvest.
all right.
Y'all are doing well.
All right. Thank you. Who was that?
Clay Hemp.
Clay Hemp. Oh my gosh, you know who Clay Hemp is? He is one of the leaders of the Texas A&M Aggies Chill
Clay, yes.
organization. Thank you, bringing hemp to Texas A&M. That feels so good, Clay, that you just tuned in. Thank you for
We
tuning in.
love you guys, and we are just so
Yes.
excited that you guys are leading the state in this program and
Yeah.
being active students in it, getting your degrees in the agriculture of hemp.
Yes.
Thank you, Texas A&M, for being smart and doing that.
Right? Seriously. I mean, okay, so that's really what we're talking about here. Okay, as I'm puffing on this cookie mints, it's quite nice. I'm feeling high. I'm going to be real. I'm feeling high.
Hi.
Hi. All right. Let me take a puff, and we're going to talk about what we're really going to talk about tonight. I'm glad you're all here because we got to talk about what it means to reschedule cannabis. All right. Right now, cannabis, I feel like I have to lean back. Can I move my mic just a little bit forward?
Guys.
Ooh. I got the nice mic and mic stand. Thank you. Okay. So cannabis right now is a Schedule 1 controlled substance, and we all know what that means. If you're caught with it, you get a felony. They don't want you to have it. This is like where the worst of the worst drugs are, how the worst of the worst drugs are classified. What they're talking about is rescheduling cannabis to a Schedule 3 controlled substance. This recommendation came from the Department of Health and Human Services after Biden requested a review on marijuana and cannabis. 38 states have legal programs now, and we still don't have legal. It's not legal federally. So there are so many roadblocks to business and to consumption, getting it into patients' hands, and a lot of bullshit going on in our criminal justice system, criminal injustice system, arresting people for possession of a plant. So we're talking right now about taking cannabis from the worst of the worst and moving them into Gen Pop. All right, we're taking cannabis from solitary confinement, and we're going to move it into Gen Pop. And that is my impression of the recommendation from the Department of Health and Human Services.
So you can still go to jail for
Woo!
it.
Yes, you can still go to jail for it, absolutely. It doesn't mean it's decriminalized. It means there's still rules around a controlled substance. There are 5 levels, so we're taking it to a C.
It sounds to me...
It's Gen Pop.
Yeah.
And then it's Danbury, and then it's house arrest. Okay, that would be number 5. Would be house arrest. But yeah, it's what it needs. What needs to happen is it needs to be decriminalized.
Right.
And
do you
that's
feel like
what needs to happen? But here we are.
From what you've studied, do you feel like this is just a poor attempt at a president that's like had to move the needle somehow to appease like a general population, and not enough effort?
So I feel like this is the. I don't think the president has anything to do with it. Honestly, I think he's.
Well, you'd said
vegetable.
that Biden.
Yeah, the administration
Asked for it? Or,
yeah, they asked for a review, and he did that. Yeah, what I think you're mentioning is when he was like, "It's federally legal now," or he made some bullshit statement that got people who were pro cannabis excited for a minute.
The most rhetoric heavy, like
What was it? It's
literally
decriminalized federally.
yeah, we're getting federal cannabis prisons out of jail.
Or prisoners out of jail. And they were like 19, which is good. I mean, if there's one prisoner in jail, that's too many prisoners in jail. But come on. this is bullshit. This is bullshit. Prohibitionist laws steeped in racism and just the worst dehumanization. That you've seen. They've dismantled communities of color
Right.
over a plant.
Right.
And so, here we are, but we're in Texas, and Texas, we don't have full and free access. They like to, sell you that you're free in Texas, but you're not really free. You can't grow everything that you want to grow, including your medicine, which we can grow our medicine. The only thing stopping us from growing our medicine is our law. So here we are. That's my mindset. But now the government's saying, hey, it's not so bad. Let's put it in the same category as Tylenol and codeine and anabolic steroids, right? So that's where, sorry. Sorry about that. That's what's going on in the news today. So what do you think about that?
Well, it just feels like it's not enough, obviously. And it's like, I think the neutral political opinion would say like, well, you got to take the wins when you can.
Sure.
But it's I'm just so disenchanted with our war on drugs that any step that they make to me is always just to me seems like, well, we've got to appease someone on something with this thing, rather than just doing the fucking epic thing,
right?
The most American thing, the most revolutionary thing you could do, which is to say, like, no, we're not going to do this anymore.
Right.
We're done doing this. And a president literally has the unilateral power to fucking do that.
Like, what the fuck are we doing?
Like, what if he said, anyone, like, they made some standard for getting out of jail? And I think LPP is even sort of has some literature on these types of, like, package. Like,
here's what you could do.
You could agree to this, and you could expunge these these people who are in jail and labeled criminals.
Yes.
And they don't. I mean,
no,
they do.
Don't.
They do. But it's never like they're never trying to make a fucking story out.
It's a trickle, man. It's a trickle.
Bernie Sanders, for example, guys like Ron Paul back in the day, they were all like, as soon as I'm in there, the war on drugs is over. I announce it.
Yes.
And they would get to work on dismantling it.
Yeah.
That is so radical to the establishment.
Yep.
That it's just like. It just makes me sad. That's what I think about it.
Yeah, we'd rather imprison people.
Yeah.
We would rather keep them in cages than truly deal with them. Because that's one of the things that will happen if cannabis gets decriminalized.
Yeah.
Is, people are free, that's what we think, that's what should happen, that the prisoners should get out. And we know that that's not happening. Doesn't happen automatically. You still have to work to get out. Even if you're in a state where, you across the street from the jail, you can buy a joint legally. So that's something to remember. We've got so many prisoners. There are 40,000 people in prison right now for cannabis, the possession, just stuff that's nonviolent. Right? Stuff that's nonviolent. Yes. And so I'm sure our government's thinking, well, what the fuck? Are we just going to let them all out? Like, what would happen? It's like, yeah, fucking let them all out. And how about we put programs in place to help them? What about that? What about rehabilitation of the mind, body and soul, and getting them back out? Yeah. So, that's my suggestion.
Right. I mean, if you end the war on drugs, the DEA is immediately threatened with complete and total cutback, if not reduction to zero. I mean, if I was president, I would eliminate the DEA.
Yeah.
You're done, guys. Go get a new job.
Yeah.
And hey, if you want, we'll offer you guys who have been the authoritarians on it a chance to help build, along with the people who were expunged, an education program together.
Yes.
Like, fucking fix it, y'all.
Yes.
We were wrong. The government was wrong. We were fucking wrong. Mm-hmm. Like, this has been the most terrible thing. We're admitting it. We're releasing the DEA to now be an agency of peace and bridge building
The
and education.
PEACE is what we'll
The
call it.
DEA to the PEAC.
E.
Vote for ME.
Love
No,
that.
I would never run for politics, but I was thinking of a slogan. I would manage someone.
Yeah. You can manage me.
I would. All right, cool. You
do it.
would want to do politics?
I got that pussy power. I'm automatically like on a
Plant
couple.
pussy power.
I'm automatically a scheduled too.
I got
All I'm
that
saying.
plant pussy power.
No, I smoke on public access channel. No. I smoke on the internet.
Yeah.
I feel like there's too much dirt on me.
What if you could somehow get a party nod of one of the big two, get an elected, and get in on a government debate just to light a joint on it? First thing, before I answer this ridiculous political question, let me do one thing for my fellow Texans. Fucking crack a Tejas Tonic.
Ooh, I love that. I love the Tejas
I'm going to
Tonic.
get a little high first. And you just bomb it.
I'd rather have them at my ranch. I'd rather have them join me at my ranch with the heads on the walls, you know, and this is my imaginary ranch, right? But take me as I am, or maybe my rented ranch, my friend's ranch.
Wait. Who are you?
I am inviting the politicians for a conversation.
You have them to your
Oh,
ranch.
yeah, come to the ranch. And you know what? You get anything you want because we're in Texas. We are in a fucking free place except for cannabis. But let's do some THCA instead. I'm feeling pretty good. You know, that's legal.
Yeah.
Why can't we just be humans first? But we can't, of course. It's super idealistic because we're all driven by different, you know, motivations.
Mm-hmm.
You know, ultimately you have to answer to someone. And you can't say that thing that you want to say, but you can't. And I can't say yes to that thing. And that's what's happening in Texas. I hate to say it. You know, this little reschedule thing is federally, it's going to have massive tax implications for businesses, cannabis businesses. So that's cool. There's good things about rescheduling, but the fact is in Texas, we don't have shit. So you're smoking out of the boot tonight, guys. You're smoking out of the freaking boot.
Give it the boot.
And I want you, I'm not kidding, okay? We're going to smoke. I'm grinding up. I've planned this out in my head. We're going to smoke the last bits of the Northern Lights. No, the Dutch treat from allegedly Santa Cruz. Allegedly, the Kind People's Pharmacy. Allegedly. It's just so easy to get to.
Man,
but we're gonna smoke the rest of that and think about Texas and how we don't have any.
True.
Boo-hoo. Not really, but it's an excuse to smoke another strain.
Yeah, dude.
And
It's smoke time.
And we have to finish.
It is crazy to me though. I don't know what the answers are politically, and I certainly don't give a shit about what any politician says unless it's anything remotely close to how I feel. And none of them really do. I mean, there are absolutely. Susan Hayes was, you know.
Oh, she's the best. But I don't consider her a politician.
Right.
She is a true servant of the people. She is an attorney and like a fifth generation Texan.
Yeah.
You know, like.
Oh.
I just looked at that THCA kind of got me. I just looked at the mic and I'm like, whoa.
Whoa.
Amazing. Wow, that is, what am I smoking, you ask? It's Cookie Mints. It's a pre-roll, a 2-gram pre-roll from Greenleaf Health and Wellness Dispensary in Romulus, Texas. You can get it online at greenleafnb.com.
I admire them so much, Greenleaf.
Yes. Let's talk about them.
Michael and Yvonne of Greenleaf are two of my heroes, I would say. I just enjoy being around them. They always give me such a positive charge. They're so hardworking. They're so involved in the community. They're inspirational to me, truly.
Amazing people. It's really nice to be able to have friends that are your peers. You know, it's hard when you get older, right? Like the herd starts to thin out. You know, it just does. Some people are lucky enough to have like friends, you know, from high school. We're both lucky to have a friend, like we each have a friend from high school we're very close with. But like, Lord, to have friends who are our peers in our industry who we really admire, you know, that's just so awesome.
Yeah.
I think that's really great.
Yeah.
Is that normal?
Oh, yeah. I hope so.
Is that what friendship's like?
yeah.
Like, You know, I feel like our friends, we work with all of our friends.
No, that's how, I mean, I would think in every industry, there's
Yeah.
people that like, you know, are all adjacent to each other and, you know, truly, of course it is. That's the nature of humans.
Well, I love it. I think it's special.
Yeah.
I think it's very special. And what I was going to tell you is they've been working very, very hard. I don't know that I want to say it on the show now. I don't think it's private. They're such hard workers, and they've always been interested in real estate. And they took 3 weeks off to go balls to the wall
Crazy.
to real estate school,
Badass.
to the actual school every day for 3 weeks.
They're so industrious. They think so like imperial. They're making their own empire.
Yeah, they are.
I think they're awesome.
They're freaking moguls, man.
Yeah. Moguls. They're New Braunfels moguls.
Yeah, they are.
Why don't they give that award?
Oh, the New Braunfels Moguls Award.
like,
Oh my God.
There's the New Braunfels Moguls Award.
Das Moguls.
Das Mogen.
No, just Das Moguls. And it'll be like, I imagine an alpine skier.
What is mogul?
Like the German Alps.
What is mogul in German? Does anyone have? Ooh, my dang elbow bandana fell off.
Dang it.
Mogul. Yeah, mogul. Sorry.
Mogul. Mogul.
Das Moguls.
Das Moguls.
That's
Mogul.
Yeah, it's
nice.
Mogul.
It's yeah.
Yes, we're Das Moguls.
They're moguls.
Das Moguls
Das
Award.
Moguls.
Babe, this week I'm going to give you the Das Moguls Award.
Man.
No, I love that. They are Das Moguls. And, you know, we need to get more involved.
What if that's what we do this December? Put on the Das Moguls. Like hey, sorry, bummer if anyone's listening and cares. We're probably not going to do the Taste of Texas Hemp Cup this year.
Yeah.
We're gonna
it's a
figure
big,
out
big
some-
lift,
we're
and
gonna-
we can't do it on our own.
Yeah, we're going to figure it out.
Yeah.
If anyone's got any ideas, we're listening, but we are definitely going to put something on. We can't not throw something in December.
Yeah, we're going to do something.
Clay Hemp was asking about that earlier, if you're going to do anything.
Yes,
He
Clay.
said the Taste of Texas Hemp Cup was a great success.
Oh, he's so wonderful. Such
Awesome.
a wonderful, beautiful person. And that's why I love that event so much. That's why that event's so special to us. And we want to do something, but it's really, really hard. First of all, it's really, really hard to do an event. You know that. But, you know, it's to get it right on the scale that we need to get it right on. We just don't have enough hours in the day, personally, Patrick and I, to, you know, to do that. And we've got so much going on. But as Patrick said, we are going to do an event, and we are going to bring our favorite people together, and we are going to make it as easy as fuck for ourselves. Okay, to do it. And you're going to look at us, and we're going to be so happy, and you're going to be happy. And we were happy at the Taste of Texas Hemp Cup. Make no mistake. But we were like, happy. I'm happy. Let's go. You got to do that. You got to do that thing. You got to pay that person. I mean, you know, and it's just, anyway, we love you. If you've ever been a part of the Taste of Texas Hemp Cup or been there, we are grateful for you. And if you've ever sponsored the Taste of Texas Hemp Cup, we promise you, you will get DOS email that talks about DOS moguls first. Okay?
Das Moguls. I can see it now.
I love that.
It could be statewide too. You know?
I mean, it could just be silly. Who knows? Like, what I really loved, it could be about cannabis and silly and your friends.
I think it could just
and
be
a little competition.
I think it could just be an awards, the silliest award show in the world.
Right? Silliest award show in the world. But, if I know one thing about our cannabis community that we love so much, they love their booths. So we have to have some booths, you know, with some awesome flower and some awesome dabs and whatnot and smoking devices.
Oh, yeah.
However, in order to have a booth, you must have an ugly sweater on or like a onesie, or you have like a Christmas themed booth.
Or we
Like, you can't fuck around
Yeah.
and just bring your normal like setup. Like, you got to go into the winter wonderland for DOS Moguls.
you've got a deck.
Got to deck out. You got to deck the halls because everyone else is gonna be decked.
Yeah.
DOS Moguls.
Das Moguls. I'm in.
That'll be fun.
This has been a great week.
Yeah, it's been a really fun week.
We got so much on our plate.
Yep.
We got a lot of producing to do.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to keep doing it.
The media game waits for no one.
Media game strong.
Yeah.
Yeah, the media game waits for no one.
We will be filming this weekend at the Goat Couture.
Yes.
In Dripping Springs,
you.
Texas. Tanis,
Thank you.
Jake, are you guys ready?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Legendary.
Okay.
See some goats.
See some goats. Tanis, what are you most excited about for Goat Couture 2023 in Dripping Springs, Texas?
I'm excited to see the goat fashion.
Yeah.
Goat fashion. Okay, fashion trends, maybe.
Have you guys seen there's
Right.
categories? So like there's
No.
the way they're judging this is that they've got categories, and I think there's competitors in each category. And the question, and some of the categories are like best floral design or Weird Out West is one of the categories.
No.
So these are just gonna have like
Floral design.
these are gonna they're gonna
so
design these
cute.
like goats to have like they'll all fit within a theme. There'll be like 5 goats I bet per theme, and there's 10 themes, maybe 8.
I'm dead. Oh, and by the way, guys, I'm going. I'm goating. I am. I'm going. I was looking up the calendar because we have another shoot that day. I'll just take off early. I'm gonna get my goat time in.
Right on.
Yeah,
Let's do it.
I'm coming.
Full company move.
No,
yeah.
I don't have to. Yeah, I don't have to. You guys did the pre-pro. You guys are good. Just don't mind me. I'm gonna be there cuddling baby goats
Let's go.
and kelpies. Yay! I'm excited. Tejas Tonic is sponsoring though.
Yes, they are.
They're gonna have a booth. So if you're there, you need to visit the Tejas Tonic booth and
Yes.
say hey to Aaron.
I think tickets are relatively reasonable.
Free.
No,
Really?
I think there's tickets.
Oh dang.
Yeah. Pretty sure there's tickets.
Don't listen to me.
But
I'm like,
it's-
I'm coming.
But it's relatively.
I'm not
cheap.
paying, but I'm coming.
It benefits the FFA, the local FFA in Dripping Springs. So it's an event to just sort of
Yes.
have fun
Kids.
and get kids inspired about working with animals.
Yes.
So that's cool. That's
I'm
cool.
excited.
You know what'd be cool is to see. I would love to investigate how they figured out. Like, how did you think? Okay, this is what I'm gonna do to my goat, because they're gonna make jokes with that, I'm sure, and they're gonna have there's gonna be a lot of insider ball here in the goat world and the theme world, and just the weirdo. There's gonna be cool people doing
Hello.
this, so it'd be fun to just ask them like, how did you come up with this design? Tell me about the design.
When
Like almost like a fucking red carpet,
I mean,
Who are you wearing? Oh my gosh, you look glamorous. Tell us, are you nervous about the big night? Like the Oscar red carpet reporter.
cannot freaking wait. I cannot freaking wait to see that and see you do that. That's gonna be hilarious.
Yeah.
Just to see you live these people's dreams, really. Because when they are thinking about their goat couture, they are literally imagining themselves on the freaking red carpet.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you even brought a little red carpet, I think that could be. I'm just saying,
How do we get a rollout?
or
red
a little
carpet?
like Tejas Tonic lime carpet.
Princess P, can we see you? Princess P, can we see you on the red carpet? And just like see if they
Oh
come
my
off
God.
stage and we'll get on your red carpet.
Yes, you can. Yes. You should. Oh my God, you can pull off the patch of grass on the wall.
Now I see you did a Lady Gaga thing here. Can you tell us about your
God,
inspiration?
please, that would be so cute.
Even if it's not
owners would be
and when it's like, and when
beaming.
you look at it, it's not it's like
a paper hat.
how did they get Lady Gaga? out of
Yeah.
that? Like,
No, yes, do
just
it.
ask ridiculous questions.
You must. You absolutely must. Do you think? I mean,
Now, was this sort of Star Wars?
do you think
Chewbacca?
there's gonna
What's going on
be?
here?
Do you think there are gonna be any fights?
Oh, I hope it's super competitive, or just like the fashion industry, like super just
Yeah, like catty.
yeah.
Even though it's goats, they're catty bitches.
We're all winners, but we're all winners, but
Goats are so ugly. They're cute.
yeah.
Have you ever done goat yoga?
Nah, man.
See, I haven't either, and
I don't want some goat. Those things make raisins wherever they please.
Yeah, I don't want to. I don't want goat poop on my.
If I got raisined, if a raisin rolled onto my yoga mat, a goat raisin, turn it around.
Now I can never eat another raisin again. Thanks a lot, man.
Guys, what do you think about in terms of things we should be shooting, or like what are you guys excited to see
Yes.
and film?
Tanis is excited about costumes. Jake, what are you excited about?
I was excited about costumes.
Tanis said costumes.
Oh, you said fashion. Yeah.
fashion.
I'm just excited to see Aaron be a goat whisperer.
Yes.
That's wild when he
Yes.
does that.
Oh my god.
Y'all have seen it, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it's like, how do you control them with your mind?
Yeah.
He's so good. That's really why I'm excited to come in the morning to see him like really do his job. I mean, he makes a damn fine tonic, but he herds these goats with his mind.
He used it'll be awesome too. I'm sure we'll be streaming some of that live just because we have to.
Hey,
Dude,
I'll be
follow
there.
Tejas Tonic. We should definitely stream his thing live.
Yes. If you guys don't follow Tejas Tonic on social media, please follow Tejas Tonic.
I'm gonna try and rig.
It's an awesome site.
I'm so sorry,
No
but I
worries.
was gonna say one thing I am gonna do because we're shooting Aaron doing his dog. We're doing like 5 camera coverage plus a drone. By the way, the hall is big enough for you to like drive a like army through. You can drone around it you'll dance around it like a dragonfly, dude. I want to rig. I want to get one of those pipe fittings that screws tight. You know, like those ratchet screw things. And I want to punch holes here and here, and I want to rig it to a goat's horn. Like I want one goat to have like 2 Tejas Tonic cans on its horn, like looking around, like you know, like when the dog, because they get frantic.
Yeah.
Those goats get all like, oh shit, he's doing it again. Which way do we go? Oh, and they're just like screaming. Dude, we're gonna get all that action. But if one of these had like a can, I don't know. It's my vision, and I'll see it through
Wow.
if it's to be. But
Definitely gonna go goat pro.
yeah, dude.
We're going Goat Pro.
Yeah.
We are going Goat Pro. Oh my God. I'm just, I love working with animals. It's so much fun. It's so unexpected, you know, and just unpredictable.
Yep.
Right? And scares a lot of people. I think scares a lot of producers to work with animals,
Well,
right? Kids and animals.
yeah, being able to catch them and document them is cool.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
like if it's like working with them, like, all right, now the dog who's got a built-in personality because it's a scripted drama needs to come in and look forlorn and put his knee on the master's lap and action, and the dog like walks over here randomly.
Oh,
and the dog
fuck, yeah. No, there is a
doesn't
big
give a shit,
difference.
you know. Like it's done. Like, because most of them are very highly trained animals and they can do it, but anytime it gets to be like that 4th hour on an 8-hour day, the dog's like, fuck you. Like, you're like, here, now go roll over and then yap because your best friend just walked in through the door. And they're like, nah, I don't think so. They just stare. Or they'll sit and be like, nah, I'm done. Anyway,
Is
animals.
that why cats aren't on TV?
There are TV cats.
Well, Garfield doesn't count.
Highly trained. No. No, that's CGI.
And CGI, no, it's a freaking cartoon, motherfucker. That's an animation.
No, didn't they make a live action Garfield?
I'm talking about the hand drawn. I'm talking about the comic strip.
Dude.
Damn,
Garfield
don't
comic
you
strip.
know we're in Grandma's living room right now?
Yeah.
We can watch Saturday morning cartoons and eat tricks.
We really can. We really can.
I mean, yeah, as long as there's tonic and a little mini fridge. It sounds like a great weekend.
I gotta say, it feels good. I think I'm gonna try and just drink water and tonic this weekend.
Good.
Like, have 2 of these a day and just drink water all weekend. I'm gonna map that fucking out, y'all. That's my game plan. That's my liquid hydration game plan. 2 of these a day and drinking tons of water. Cut to like, it's hot. I think I'll have a beer.
Oh,
What the hell?
my God. I love you. Your plans, though, you just like plan. You really put plans on yourself. It's
Oh,
so
I got
cute.
goat horn plans. And I got all kinds of plans. I'm
You're ma-
Shep said, I feel like I'm in the living room.
Oh, Stevie, we love you. First of all, second of all, you are in our living room. Just get comfortable. I wish I could pass you this pipe. But yeah, I think we're building our set slowly but surely.
Yeah, every week should get better and bigger and more colorful.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. My man with a plan.
guys, great week.
Yeah.
Go forward. We will stay fighting the good fight
Yes, we will.
and study up on all this cannabis. What's going on in the legalization? All of
Yes.
us should know a little bit more. So, read an article or two.
Yeah, definitely.
Check sources you like and read up on this. The government's doing something, but we need to be very diligent about it not being a giant win. I think take the win. It's awesome, but it's not enough, and we need to keep the pressure on, and we should know about it. So study up.
Amen. Amen. And let's see what else. Thank you for listening. If you liked what you heard tonight, if you had fun, if you felt like you were in the living room, it would be awesome if you could subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's Grow House Podcast. We've been YouTube.
It's
We've
Grow
been-
House Media. But
Grow House Media. Sorry, Grow House Media. Wow. Hopefully you could Google Grow House Podcast and find us, but you know what? We're always a work in progress, so you'll find us somewhere.
yeah.
But yeah, it's really super fun, and we've got a lot of fun stuff coming up, I think. So yeah, go ahead and subscribe if you're feeling it. And please comment and let us know why you liked it or why you didn't like it, or what we should talk about or who we should talk to, because we're impressionable.
Because we're gonna be talking.
We're going to be talking. We're here. We're smoking. We're drinking the tonic. We're making plans.
All right. Peace out.
Bye.